Hi friends and families, I hope that you have had a great week. It is Saturday and that means it's activity time. This week we have talked about accepting what God gives us. Whew. It's a big topic. I hope that it's been helpful for you at home, and if you haven't had a chance to see those videos, I really encourage you to go back and look at them before you go on to these activities, because these are important lessons, and I find that it's important lessons for our children, but also important lessons for us as adults as well. Our Bible lesson this week has been in Acts 27, where Paul is on the boat on his way to see Caesar. He's a prisoner, and there's a huge storm and there's a shipwreck. And then also in Philippians 4:10 through 13, where he says that in everything he has learned to be content. We've talked about how life is sometimes difficult, and even though we follow God and even though we do good things, there are still challenges that come up, and we have the ability to accept what God has given us and to have contentment and to have content hearts. Now you understand why, if you haven't seen those videos, you should go back and look at them. It's a deep subject, but it's also quite simple, which is how the Lord does it, right? Here are some talking points to share with your family this weekend. Number 1, what does it mean to be content? Number 2, what are some things you can do to be content with the things that you already have, or with the situations that you're already in? Okay, the first activity is called Family Menu. Basically, what you should do this weekend, and depending on how many people are in your family, you could do it throughout the week as well. This weekend, make a menu as a family, and have each person in the family select what's going to go on the family menu, maybe for lunch or for dinner. And parents, you can help too with options to make sure that it's balanced and that it's healthy. But have the children help prepare a meal in some way when it's their meal that's being served. So I just have an example here. Basically, family menu, and then choose which meal and who is going to make up the menu for that day. And you can do it as long as you want. Have the children help prepare that meal. When it's their meal that is then it's going to be on the table. And focus on being happy even when you are served a meal that you didn't choose. And no complaining or whining is allowed from anybody in the family. It's a way to practice being content even when we don't get the very exact thing that we want all of the time. The second activity is called Quilt of Contentment. And I didn't know if everybody knew what a quilt was. I thought that I would show this because Pastor Jana is quite the artist, and she likes to sew. And so she has started this quilt. I don't know if you can see it. There's no backing on it yet, so it's not really an official blanket yet. But see, all of these squares are sewn together and patched together to make something beautiful. And so that is what a quilt is, or what a quilt looks like. In this example, you could use construction paper or colored paper, whatever you like, or maybe even white paper and you could color it. But cut out squares and give them to family members and have them write things that they are thankful for. This one says God, this one says rainbows, this one says our dog. It could be anything. And then whatever it is that you're thankful for, and then put it together. Put your family's quilt of contentment together, and you can put it on poster board, or you can just do it like this. I mean, I've just taped these pieces together, and you can put it up on the wall or on the refrigerator for everyone to see. And it's just a good reminder of being content with the things that we have. Things like our neighbors, things like bonfires, things like our home and our friends, and even Holy Spirit and our pastors. It can be all kinds of things. You'll be surprised at what your children come up with. And this final one doesn't really have a title, I have to admit, but This weekend, take some time out to talk with your family about things that you already have in your family and in your home that you're thankful for. A key to contentment is finding ways to be thankful for what we have. And taking care of what we have encourages us to be better stewards of everything that God has given us. If you find this helpful and encouraging over the weekend, you might consider adding a thankful minute to the end of each day, either at mealtime or at bedtime, and consider asking everyone in the family to mention something that they're thankful for, something that happened throughout the day, or something that they've been thinking about. It's a great activity to keep our hearts and our minds in a place of contentment before the Lord. Thank you for joining me today. We love you, families, and we hope that you're gaining lots of good things out of these videos. We love talking about Jesus and telling Bible stories. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks for being active family members in the church family. We love and miss you. We will see you next week. Bye-bye now.